Hello, Blue Group. This is Blue Group reading for days 1 and 2, and the story is called What Is That on Your Head? You see lots of things on head. Damien's hat. He wore his hat in the Zoom video. I loved it. It was great. Lots of things you can wear on your head. But if we look at the picture, it doesn't look like they're talking about any kind of hat at all. Doesn't look like they're talking about a chicken. No chickens up there. So what are they talking about? Let's make a prediction. But before we do that, let's review some of our key words. So you'll need your handy dandy whiteboard and your story. Let's write the first review word. First one says protects. Protects. That's P-R-O-T-E-C-T-S. Protects. Protects means to keep safe, defends. If you are playing a video game and you're protecting your castle, you're defending your castle and keeping it from harm. Next word is length. Length. L-E-N-G-T-H. Length. Length. And length is how long something is. Length. I'm guessing in this case it means your hair. How long, the length of my hair, the length of the tabletop, the length of the edge of the whiteboard. Length. Next word is grows. G-R-O-W-S. Grows. Grows. And grows means gets bigger, taller, or longer. Okay, your feet can grow, they get bigger. Your body can grow, you get taller, or your hair can grow, and that it gets longer. And the last one is warm. W-A-R-M. Warm. Looks just like that. And warm means not cold, a little hot. Not super hot, not super hot, but a little bit hot, a little bit better than being cold. And that brings us to the story. The first thing we're going to be asked to do, as always, is to write a prediction. So you are going to take a look at your words, your review words, your title, the picture, and based on those things, you're not even going to read the story yet, but based on these things up here, you're going to write a prediction. You can say, I think this story might be about this or that. So we're going to write a prediction. Take a few minutes to do that. Well, you can pause the video and come back. Remember, you can use your invented spelling. You can tell it to mom or dad, who will write it on your whiteboard, and you can copy it, or you can draw a picture. If you choose these words, and I strongly encourage you to do so, Blue Group, I know you're at the age where you can, or at the stage where you can handle this easily. You must use your supersede sentences, because I've seen work from you. I love work from you. Don't always remember to put it in the super sentence. You need to see the beginning of the sentence, the ending of the sentence. I have to see spaces. And please use your best handwriting so that I can read all the words. It's hard for me to grade if I don't know what you're trying to say. Take a few minutes, write your prediction, turn the video back on when you're ready, and we will read the story. You ready with your prediction? Good job. Let's read the story. Hair keeps your head warm in the winter. It protects your head from sunburn in the summer. You have about 100,000 hairs on your head. Some of those hairs are growing, but some of them have stopped growing. When a hair stops growing, it is ready to fall out. A new hair will grow in its place. Hair grows about 1/2 inch a month. It will only grow to its natural length. Some people's hair will grow 6 inches in length. Other people's will grow over 15 inches in length. Hair grows out of holes on your head. Those holes are called follicles. People with straight hair have round follicles. People with wavy hair have oval follicles. People with curly hair have flat follicles. That's an interesting story, and I've always been interested in hair. One of my first questions was, why do some people's hair stop growing at a certain length? I haven't cut my hair in 20 years, and this is as long as it gets. It doesn't get any longer than this. But come to find out in the article, it just depends on you. It depends on what your natural length of your hair is. Might be hard for some gentlemen to, or even some ladies, to find out how long their hair can actually grow because they cut it before it reaches that natural length. The other thing that interested me about this is your hair follicles. Now that's the hole in your head where the hair comes out. It's much smaller than that. But the shape of that determines the kind of hair you have. If this follicle is circular, if it's a hole that's a circular shape, you'll have straight hair. And you've seen people with straight hair. And then some people have wavy hair. My hair's kind of wavy, maybe a little closer to curly. So the follicles on my head are probably shaped like ovals. And people with curly hair have flat follicles. Meaning they're very flat. And the hair comes out of that follicle and it makes it curly. So, based on this information, stop for a minute and hold your hand up and show me what kind of follicles you think you have. Do you think you have round follicles for straight hair, oval for wavy hair, or flat for curly hair? Very good. Good, good. Let's turn to the back. And the first part, as always, is a question, and we always read the choices first. Helps us get our mind ready for the question so we can look up the correct answer if we need to. Choices for number 1. Follicles, sunburn, hair, or shapes. And the question said, what is most of this story about? That means, what is most of the story talking about? Follicles, sunburn, hair, or shapes? Circle the answer that you think this is. And then we'll go on to the choices for number 2. Choices are A, it gets curly or wavy. B, it falls out and you go bald. Oops. C, it grows thicker. Or D, it falls out and new hair grows. And then our question says, what happens when your hair stops growing? If you think your hair gets curly or wavy when it stops growing, circle A. B says it falls out and you go bald. Circle B. C, it grows thicker when it stops growing. C. Or D, it falls out and new hair grows. What do you think happens when your hair stops growing? And that brings us to number 3. A, the holes from which hair grows. B, the natural length of hair. C, all the holes in your head. B, wavy, curly, or straight hair. Interesting answers. The question says, what does follicles mean in this story? What all the holes in your head, or D, wavy, curly, or straight hair. Circle your response. And we'll go on to number 4. Choice A says, some people have round follicles. B, hair grows to its natural length. C, some follicles are very flat. Or D, some hair grows too slowly. Good choices for that. The question is, if you're in your mind is spinning and you're already predicting what you think the question might be, that's another form of prediction and good exercise, good mental exercise for you. So let's read the question. It says, why can't all people have long hair? If you think all people can't have long hair because some people have round follicles, circle A. Because hair grows to its natural length, circle B. Some follicles are very flat, circle C. Or some hair grows too slowly, circle D. That brings us to the next section, which is our short answer. It says, how does hair help people? Now for this one, we're going to have to skim back through our article and look for some key words in order to narrow down the answer. So maybe some key words in this. Hair, of course, is one of them because the whole story is about hair. But help, and maybe not just the word help, but some words associated with help. Help is good, isn't it? Help is a benefit. So we can look for some things in here that maybe hair does that are good, that makes people happy or is good. Coming over here, we're looking for benefits of hair. What hair does to help people. We're going to skim and see what we can find. Hair keeps and protects. That's a benefit. Well, those are the only ones I found that have words that could mean the same as help or some good benefits of hair. But I found hair keeps your head warm in the winter. That's definitely helpful. And it protects your head from sunburn in the summer. That's helpful as well. So those are probably my choices. I'm probably going to choose those two. And it's okay to write them just as you see them, but make sure you are using a Super C sentence. I can't stress that enough. I don't want to count off on your paper if you've got a great answer, but you don't put it in a super sentence. Okay? We've been working with this all year, and you especially, Blue Group, know how to do this and do this well. Okay? Answer there. And then we'll go to the last one before we close out. The last one says, write a retell of what is that on your head. We do this before. We do it all the time. It's simply where you are going to tell me what you read in this story. You're not going to give me every word. You're just going to give me kind of a summary, kind of a short description of this story. Okay? Again, use your Super C. If you want to say it to Mom and Dad, you can have them write it on the board, and when you write it on your paper, I am good with that. I am good. But you have to have it in Super C. So, if Mom forgets, please remind her or Dad. Just make sure that whatever you do here, you've got some good words on here that are in super sentences. Okay? Good job today on your reading. This gets you through day 1 and day 2 for your reading. Now, we've been doing Zoom meetings, but to remind you, we won't have a Zoom meeting tomorrow. I have to go to the school and do some work getting your packet ready for next week. I just got word today that we will be learning like this for the rest of the school year. So I know you have some materials at school that you would like sent home. So if you give me some time, it may take me a couple of weeks to get those all packed up and bundled up and Other than this, you're doing great, really well. While I've got you on the video Blue Group, it is most important when you're doing your math work, make sure you are doing your math work. Brothers can't do it, moms can't do it, they can help you, but you have to do your own work. And the way I will know that it is your work and you are doing the work is if you are showing your work. So if we're doing some regrouping or a problem that involves regrouping or carrying, and you don't carry, it's going to make me think that you used a calculator, and you know that's not honest. And we need to be honest on this work so I know exactly where you are at. So please do your own work. Please make sure you're showing me your work, and I need those two to give you the grade that you deserve on this. All right? You're doing great with everything. I hope you're getting to spend some great time with your family. We've got science experiment coming up in a video. We've got more reading videos coming up. You guys are clicking right along. We're going to do a Zoom Thursday on, I think we have a science review. And then our Zoom Friday will be on the Bible lesson. We'll do Bible check on video. So you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. Love you all. Mwah. Have a good day.